What is up, everybody? It's Vs. TV here today. So there was a poll on Twitter saying since we had a few months after the console has been released, well, actually more than a few months since it's March, and the console was released in November, but it was the poll was asking like which console is the best, like after like a little, if you had like a little bit of time with the console, which one you think is the best if you have both of them, or if you have either one, which one you think is the best. And out of 8,670 votes, um, it was pretty even. Like it's pretty even. It's pretty down the middle. Like PS5 has 50.4%, while the Xbox Series X and S has 49.6%. People thinking these are the best consoles. So that's very shocking. But not that was not too shocking to me because it's like they're both pretty similar. They both have pros and cons as of right now. But me personally, I can agree. I can see these results being what people would think this, but why they both pretty even. Like it's not like a complete landslide how it was like last generation. Because last generation, it was a complete landslide. It was unanimously people wanted the PlayStation system over the Xbox One's last generation. But Microsoft has definitely changed some things up, so this new console can actually have a stands a fighting chance, and people are actually, I guess, giving more of a fight with the new Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series X series. So let's read some of these comments. What people are saying about this. As for price performance, definitely Xbox stock is better as well, but PlayStation is more popular, so you have more friends to play with. Performance is identical, so it really doesn't matter. Just because PlayStation has a larger player base doesn't mean you got more friends. On PlayStation, I personally have a 2-to-1 ratio of friends on Xbox compared to PlayStation. I personally like the Series X as a console better, but as far as new exclusives, the PS5 has a lead. That's an interesting post right there. So why are people talking like the PS5 has more exclusives? They both have no exclusives in 2021. Microsoft is getting more exclusives than PS5. Yeah, so this post is kind of interesting. He responded back to it because it's like they both have pretty much the same amount of exclusives. Like to be honest, like there's not really too much exclusive wise going to either one of them. To be honest, it's like if you have either one of these systems, you're more than likely playing games from last generation than newer ones. So that this comment right here is kind of a stretch. I played my Series X more than my PS5. I've had both since launch day. The PS5 feels like an unfinished rush product compared to the Xbox. Never been happy that I switched from PlayStation to Xbox. PlayStation have those exclusive games. Well, they come to PC too these days. So exclusive that I really enjoy, but Xbox has Bethesda, and that isn't a deal breaker for me. Xbox Series X is at the moment just a stronger version of Xbox One X. Nothing more simply because it doesn't have any features that is extremely better on new. Really? That quick resume feature is definitely a game changer right there. So I don't. That's definitely a good feature right there. But he says PS5 feels more like next gen because it has more new games and new controller that makes a really big difference in the gaming experience. Eh. Don't hype the controller too much. It's only very good in Astro and Demon Souls. Other than that, it's really not that next gen. And the people that will actually utilize the PS5 controller are the first party PS5 games. Okay. And yeah, I kind of agree too. Like the comment he was saying about because of the new games. Like, what new games is he referring to? Like, I'm like genuinely curious because most of those games you can play on your PS4. So I don't know, maybe something like Demon Souls in the Astrobot game because Demon Souls is a PS3 game. I gotta keep saying that because people act like this is a new game, but it's actually a PS3 game. And Astro's Playroom was kind of like I played that game. I thought it was just mediocre. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you're like really into the whole gimmick thing of using the dual sense and motion controls, but I didn't really care for it like that. I don't know. I feel like you are going for value. Xbox is definitely better, but if you're looking for experiences that cost a lot but remember the rest of your life, PS5. PS5 ain't giving the experience. Never been happy to switch to PS5. Power plus games plus innovation equals PS5. Xbox Series X is bad console and useless. That sounds like a fanboy tweet right here. PS5 is still an unfinished product, needs a more fluid user interface, true expandable options, removal of the data copy before update routine, needs better backwards compat support, free cloud saves, and better cross-gen save sync, and needs USB PS5 game transfer. Okay. Xbox is more player friendly. Want exclusives? Get a PS5. You want better experience multiplayer? Get Series X. You want both? Get both. Okay. Power of the hardware, Xbox games right now, PlayStation games in the long run, Xbox. So I'm gonna go to Xbox. This guy got this question look on his face. Okay. Xbox Series X. I have no desire to play PS5. The games I want, I can play on my PS4. What series games do you want to play that aren't on Xbox One X? You can say the same thing about PlayStation, to be honest, though. Like, you can say the same thing about PlayStation, too, though. The Series X is irrelevant. The PS5 is a must-have console for a gamer. I don't agree with that statement. You barely hear S about the PS5 news or anything like you do when it comes to Xbox. Hell, PS5 ain't even as fast as the Series X. I don't know. Well, I think the PS5 is faster. I'm not sure, but it's not like this that big of a difference in speed though. To be honest. Power in games, Series X wins. What do you win? The chance to play old games again. Don't have either, but I think it's too early. Many games have been delayed because of the pandemic. I think it'll be a few years till we fully see the capabilities of both. Targeting strictly consoles and their features, Xbox with the games, PS5. So here's lots of features right here. Let's be real, everyone on Sony side would be all over that service if it was a PlayStation thing. I say gamers are currently on par, to be honest. There's enough games to play on both systems right now. Yeah, I'll say the same thing. Like, to be honest, it's like you got a few exclusives on Sony side and a few exclusives on Xbox side too. It's not like one company literally has a lot more exclusives than the other one. To be honest, like I don't get that whole exclusive argument people a lot of PlayStation guys like to use because kind of like it's not that many exclusives on PlayStation 5 right now. To be honest. Let's see. Currently, most big exclusives for both are still farther down the line, so the better consoles comes down to the features set really. PS5 has DualSense and Xbox has Game Pass, quick resume, larger backwards compatibility, FPS boost, and auto HDR. Ask the question again in a year. Yeah, I'd say probably like in a year time we can have this question again like this, which one is better? Because it's like right now they're still like at the infant stages right now. These consoles just coming out, so it's not enough time to tell right now. I chose Xbox Series X to start this gen, but I do think it's better than a PS5. No is far too close to call, fairly even unmatched swings and roundabouts. Stop the count. I haven't tried the Series X. I'll assume it has no games, so PS5 better. What? How long is this video? Oh, it's not that long yet. Let's see. Xbox is a better console. Overall, it has Game Pass, backwards compatibility, smart delivery, more apps, and a better system that came from Xbox One. I ended up choosing the PS5 mostly because the Japanese games and the exclusives that I can't play anywhere else. I'm kind of curious, like, what exclusives are you talking about? But okay, just leave it right there. Let's see. Both real gamers know. I have both and definitely play my Xbox Series X more. Both are great, just not much I want to play or play on PlayStation. Recently, I played a Horde or Gears 5, Cold War multiplayer, Halo, okay. And plan to play Sea of Thieves again. We'll play Returnal, just waiting. I think Returnal comes out in April, actually. It's not very soon. I have both and they're equal to me. I can't say which one is totally better. PS5 is great because it has some games and I love the controller. Even though the battery life is still trash, the Series X is great because of the features it has in quick resume, FPS boost, and auto HDR. And that controller is kind of like, it does die pretty fast with that controller. I don't think it's as bad as the PS4 controller was, but it does. You gotta keep that thing charged a lot. Let's see. I think I'm gonna include it right. I'm gonna include it right here. This video's getting kind of long, but yeah, it just goes to show you like when people take a poll, it's like it's pretty evenly split. Like which one is a better console? Like it's a more, which is a good thing for us overall as gamers because you get like these companies are competing more. Like You don't want just one company to just be completely dominating the other one. That's a pretty bad look. You want there to be competition so the other company both companies can compete. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good result right here. A pretty good thing we're seeing right here. So definitely include it right here. Definitely see your comments down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.